Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding. Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to High Intuitions. As you can see from the title, this is a timeless read, and this is for why you and your soulmate connection feels so hard right now. If you've been questioning why someone who feels like your soulmate also feels like the source of your deepest emotional pain, you're not alone, because I'm seeing it's a lot of us. Whether you're in separation, whether you're dealing with no contact and navigating through silence, or you're just stuck in confusing cycles, this reading here is just a little way of spirit revealing like the deeper emotional and spiritual truths behind the connection. This is for all the ones who still feel a pull, the ones who still feel your partner's hurt, but you can't fully, let it go. And this is for the ones who knows this love was never random. Like, this love always had a place. Like, it always felt like it fit. It's just a little complicated right now. This is for you. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Let's see what Spirit is going to show secret and purposeful behind the scenes and behind this emotional storm right now. If you ever wanted to book a deeper reading, my booking links are always in the description. Don't forget that. And let's get into your reading. I pulled 8 cards for you guys. The Lovers, the 8 of Cups, the Devil, the Star, the Knight of Cups, the Moon, the 3 of Swords, and the World. Some powerful cards. A lot of major arcanas here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. There's something very, very spiritual and purposeful happening behind the scenes. But I'm going to break these down into 2 sections, 2 cards per section. But first, let's get into these little oracle messages that I pulled. Just a little pre-pull to get into the reading. These oracle messages feel like an echo from the heart. And I feel like if one or more of these struck you, your person is trying to reach out energetically. So it might not just be a no contact. It might be a no verbal contact, but energetically, I'm still making sure that we are connected type of thing. Even if they don't say it out loud, you're still in your mind, because the first oracle card I have here is I regret lying to you. Something that this person has done lied about is starting to become a heavy truth. They're trying to bury it beneath the silence, but this person is likely holding back or distorting reality out of fear. I don't see any malice in this. I feel like they regret not being real with you, but they probably felt like being real with you was very hard to do. The next oracle card we have is We Will Be Together Again, which shows that this person knows that the story isn't over. Just like you feel the pull, they feel it too. They know this isn't over. They just know they need this space right now. You both are in different spaces. But Spirit wants you to know that the timeline is shifting, and it's shifting in a way that it's going to bring you guys back, but to a new beginning, rather than holding on to the regrets and the lies from the previous cycle that you guys had. Letting go of some old patterns and love lives that don't fit this relationship anymore. The next card we have for the oracle pull is I feel you even though we are apart, and that just shows that the energetic energy is still being tapped into and checked on. Just making sure you're not going too far away, but you still holding it, You okay, but you're not doing too good without me. That's what I'm getting here. I just feel like this confirms the energetic bond is still alive, very much so. I feel like you guys are having dreams or just having repeating thoughts. But just know that you guys both are feeling this. Like, even if there's no contact, like, your souls are still talking to each other, because you know why? This is a very strong connection. Now that we're done with the oracle cards, let's take a deep dive into our 4 sections. I'm going to take them by 2s. So our first 2 cards we're going to talk about are the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. This combination of cards just shows that this love that you guys shared was like a spiritual magnet in the beginning. It's showing me that everything in the beginning felt divinely aligned, like almost destined in a way for you guys to start this beginning. I'm seeing like this could be a Gemini or a water sign like Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. But here's the thing here. This spiritual connection that you guys share awakened some childhood wounds in both of you. The Eight of Cups is just telling us that walking away didn't mean giving up in a situation. It just means that someone needed to heal what they couldn't fix, like in this connection with you. They had to pull away from the romance so they can heal alone. Because this was like a soul level triggering thing that happened here. Spirit is showing me like what came up between you two wasn't surface level, sorry. It was like an emotional abandonment, trust wounds, fears of not being enough in a connection, those type of things that was being triggered. I feel like sometimes when things go good and you're just seeing like everything is going good here and you're used to trauma and triggers, it scares you. I feel like this could be a situation here too. But you guys want you to know that the separation here is not punishment. It's perseverance. It's preservation. It's like a divine timeout. Like, timeout, Raph had to come in, throw the flag, timeout real quick so the connection wouldn't destroy any parts of you guys that were still there standing, that were just a little fragile already. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys are still very much so in love. And I feel like it's very mutual. You guys are both very much so love each other still. But it's a phase that's coming. And it's about your choices. Choosing yourself in love. Choosing yourself in the midst of like the deepest type of love. Spirit is trying to let you know that the distance is a part of a higher plan for both of you guys. Your inner child needs to feel safe again. And ironically, this space may be what you guys need to come back stronger. Seeing you guys might be seeing angel number 555, which is just letting you know that change is uncomfortable, but it's birthing something more aligned and authentic. Something more defining that fits you. Like, yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but wait till you get to that comfort. It's going to feel beautiful, amazing, and you're still going to have your partner. So don't doubt that this person ain't going to come back. And it's so crazy. I look up and my YouTube notifications is 555. I wonder if I'm talking to myself. No. But now we go to our next section, which is the devil and the star, which is a crazy combination to me because one is like temptation, the dark side, and then the star is like follow the light, have faith, have hope. They're very contradicting, but it's crazy because it shows like karmic energy, like light, dark, like yin yang type of thing here. But it just really just shows that this relationship is karmic in the deepest form. I'm being shown like some of you are dealing with or have dealt with an Aquarius or a Capricorn or someone who has heavy fixed or cardinal energy here. Something about this connection shows an addictive push-pull, like twin flames here, like the runner and the chaser energy. I feel like this possibly has something to do with like an emotional dependency, picking up on that sexual chemistry as well with the devil card, and some type of control dynamics here with the devil as well, because the devil brings out the shadow side, like the dark side. So when it shows up in a reading, It just shows the addictions, the dangers, and all things that's wrapped up into it. It like exposes a part of us that we don't want everybody to see. For some, it exposes a part of us that we don't even know exists, but it just clings to us when we should release it. And I feel like this is what's happening here. Like, certain things are popping up in this connection that needs to be let go of. But you don't understand that, or your partner doesn't understand that at the moment. So you guys had to break apart so the star can come in and take these toxic pieces and purify them. I feel like together it wouldn't work because you guys triggered each other, or the person that needs the healing was getting triggered by this connection. So spirit removed them so they could get purified, so they could understand like what felt like the obsession was really just a desperate attempt to hold on to something sacred without the tools they need to do it in the healthiest way. Like, they have to heal. They can't just skip over the healing to jump to the outcome, because things like that, if you try to move on with the avoidance, things like this happens. And when things trigger you, you don't know how to handle it because you want to bury beneath the trauma responses. But it's just like, you need to be reborn so you can know how to love the correct way. Like, the star is here to remind you that underneath the chaos, there's real things, there's real feelings, there's real love. The love you feel for this person is real. You just got to understand that healing is a divine process. It's messy, but it's worth it. It's messy, but it helps you get to the next level. Like, you unlock the new level, like in a video game. You got to beat the boss. You got to do the healing, and then you go on to the next level. I feel like this connection wasn't here just to love you. I feel like this connection came to awaken a side of you that you forgot was here. The side that just didn't feel worthy or have that balance when it comes to intimacy. I feel like this connection is the connection that's going to help you get more purified in your thoughts and your love, the way you walk, the way you show your worth, the way you show up in general. I feel like you guys been seeing angel number 717, because it's dealing with healing. The healing process is just as holy as the love story itself. So don't question nothing here. Just know that the divine is stepping in, and look at it as an intervention, because you have toxic pieces in that beautiful mix of you. We all do. But right now, your guys are taking the time to love you a little bit harder. So again, this is definitely not a punishment. This is for both of you to come back and better spirits to each other. So for our third section, we have the Knight of Cups and the Moon. I feel like this is for the people that feel their person in their dreams. I'm really picking up on Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for this reading very hard. Your energy keeps showing up. Water signs energies is like very quiet, emotional, and very like intense, like very deep. That's why I'm getting like a strong water vibe from this reading. There's also feelings like things that haven't been said, like very strong here too. I feel like a confession may be even be coming soon, but I really do feel like someone is afraid to be moved forward. Someone is afraid to come to you, but there is something that wants to be said. I'm picking up on that very, very strong. I'm feeling like either they're trying to energetically send this message to you, or if they're asking their guides to enlighten you on something before they even come to you, or they're preparing themselves to let you know something, because this Knight of Cups here is saying that they're still in love with you. There's still love here, but the moon on the other side of it says that there's something in the way, and it's fear. It's something in the way, like they're battling self-worth issues, or they're hiding emotions behind the silence, or they might be flirting with other people trying to get distractions going, because it's something bigger. It's something that they're afraid to confess. They're just trying to hide it. they're just trying to hide it from themselves so they don't have to overthink and overanalyze and get deep into that regret. I feel like some of you may think that they have moved on, but you want to know something? Them moving on because they are avoiding this conversation does not mean that their soul doesn't still belong to you. Like, if you're still feeling their energy pulling on you, that is spirit saying it's not your imagination. Like, you're not imagining this. You know that they're still there. You know, deep down in your heart, you can tell somebody, like, this ain't over, because you know it's not. They still feel it too. So you're not going crazy. It's not an illusion. But they're still working through the illusions. You know what I mean? Like, how can I put this? It's like the one that's dealing with the childhood triggers and the trauma may have put up things that they see, but it's not them seeing it. It's their inner child, the wounded warrior, basically. They're seeing things, but they're seeing things and their eyes are playing tricks as if it's illusion. So this person don't care about me. This person don't love me for real. This person probably doing this. This person probably telling me whatever. I feel like it's like a fear of rejection, a fear of being vulnerable, or just not knowing what they want for them anymore. Like, they don't know if they want to be in love. They don't know if they want to just be career driven. They don't know if they want to just be around family and just, center themselves. Like, they don't know which way they want to go. But I do know that it is a time for you to trust your own emotional truth, because the moon is here, and the moon will definitely, again, deal with darkness, but it's like it will bring things that's in the dark to the light. So I don't feel like you need to worry about what's coming to you when it comes to confessions. I just feel like you need to keep yourself open and trust your own emotional truth again, because you know what's going on. You feel it, and you don't have the doubts. Your partner does. Or you have the doubts and your partner knows that this ain't over. Your partner's going to come to you and surprise you either way. Or it might be time for you to open up. It might be time for you to let go of the fear of rejection and the fear of being vulnerable. Or it might be time for you to start doing some journaling so you can figure out exactly what you want in your life. And is this it? Honestly, the moon is here to teach you to let your intuition, guide you when things don't add up. When 2 plus 2 ain't 4, it's time for your intuition to let you know what's going on, who's playing tricks, what's going on. Is that really $2, or did you just get the bills stuck together and it's really 4 you got in your hand, and that's why 2 plus 2 is not equaling 4, because you doing 4 plus 2, not 2 plus 2. You know what I mean? Like, time for your intuition to just take over. It's time for you to start feeling their energy, knowing that it's not a coincidence, knowing that spirit always tells you don't lose yourself trying to make somebody else see you. Don't lose yourself trying to translate the silence into something, anything but what it is right now. Your peace matters. So remember that. This situation, yes, it has something to do with you because it's your relationship, but at the same time, if you're not the person that is pulling away and having these fears or blase, just trust that spirit is pushing this person to overcome. They're putting you in their dreams. They're putting you in their illusion, their thoughts, their intuition. You're all over them. And just remember that you might be seeing 222, and that's just letting you know that this relationship is divinely guided and it's helping you to make the choices from love and not fear. You and your partner. Our next little section is the 3 of Swords in the world. Whew. This pain cracked something open. That's what I'm just getting. I'm feeling Libra energy strong in this pull. I'm feeling Taurus, and I'm feeling a little bit of Leo here. Just picking up on carried fixed emotional weight, emotional weight. The 3 of Swords here is showing betrayal, misunderstandings, and a deep grief that shaped this dynamic. That's what I'm saying. The past relationships of this person is messing with their brain, and because the situation seems so perfect to them, looking in, the moon started creating all of these illusions. So now, like I said in the beginning, the heart is being cracked open to new things here. This had to happen so this person or you could see love differently, so you guys could see healing differently, so you guys could see why you may need to heal or things that you may need to heal. You know what I mean? However it may go, I'm just glad that I'm seeing that the healing is finally beginning here. And the World card is just showing me that the cycle is closing with divine purpose, with the stars showing up in your reading as well. This is a beautiful energy here. It's showing me that you guys are taking the lessons, breaking down the illusions, breaking down the fears, and learning through all of it. Like, not just doing it to do it and just be like, oh, whatever, and not, like, bring this in the future, bring these lessons in the future. It's like you're building yourself up. I like this for you guys. I want you guys to take a step back and see how much you have grown through the silence, through disappointment, how much you guys have grown through all the things that they never said, all the things that you never said. You've grown, and Spirit is just saying, like, this wasn't just a lesson in love. Like, this was a message in life in general. Like you graduated from your old self and you're no longer in that place that will just put you in like an emotional dependency. Like, you evolved, and your guides want you to know that the pain did not destroy you. It redefined you. Like, you're a whole new person. And some of you need to step back and look. Like, where were you last year this time? Or where were you 2 years ago this time? Or where were you even 3 years ago this time? Especially when it comes to love, because it's something in love here that you redefined. And I feel like this love is not just love in relationships, it's love within you, how you love, how you show love, and all of that. I feel like everything has been made stronger here. And the world confirms it. Like, your heart is ready to receive something that's different and new. And it don't even have to be new as a new relationship. It just could be new as in like a new vibe. Like, old cycles canceled out and just loving new, free, not letting the disappointments and the fears of the disappointments get in the way. Just being you fully and loving it. And when things get hard, you just got to remind yourself that the pain that you went through does not define your future, and your capacity for love has grown, exceeded. So when your next chapter comes, or when this person comes back into your life, or when you meet someone that can love you in the same depth, there will be no confusion because you cleared out all of this. You cleared it all out. You may be seeing angel numbers 999, which shows completion and transformation. This is like showing you a sacred close to something, and something new is about to start blooming here. So, quick little recap. Time heals all. Don't let the disappointments, the fears, the rejections, or anything bigger than the program, because those are little obstacles and little hurdles. Those are not big themes. We're going to take those things and we're going to gain big things because we're going to overcome them. And I feel like that's what we need to take away from this message for right now. I want to go over the zodiac signs. The zodiac signs and the links. So we got Gemini, that's linked to the lovers. We got Pisces, that's linked to the 8 of Cups, the moon, and the Knight of Cups. Of course, all the cups will be linked to the water signs. So we're going to do Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. We have Capricorn here, linked to the Devil. The Star with Aquarius. Of course, the 3 of Swords with the Libra card. Taurus and Leo show up in the world. And I want you guys to know that if these signs aren't your sign or your person's sign, then this could be important placements in their birth charts. I also want you guys to know that if these placements are not in their birth charts or your birth chart, then you need to pay attention to the vibes that you guys are bringing into this energy, because this is just letting you know that you're bringing a vibe of this type of, energy, and you're bringing this type of, in here. It's like a little mirror. Like, Spirit is trying to mirror something that they want you to explore when it shows you things like this. But this is all I have for you guys. If this reading spoke to your spirit, you know that we are not broken. You were not broken. You are just like a spiritual cocoon right now. You need to do your healing. You need to understand that you're healing into something sacred. I feel like Spirit is trying to bless you with something that most people never get a chance to, like, face in life, Whether you're releasing this love or holding space for this person to return, or just, chilling, letting things come to you. Your spirit guides want you to know that your heart is worth it. You are worthy of something real. You're worthy of real peace. You're worthy of real love. And if you ever want to book a soulmate reading or a reconnection reading or timeline reading or any type of ritual to add some razzle dazzle to your love life, just let me know. Let's shift this energy from heartbreak into harmony, y'all. Links is always in the description. And remember that you're deeply loved. And I'll see you next time. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.